Hi, my name is Camila Suarez, and this is my creative critical reflection for ACE Media Studies. My film is called Counting Candles, and I'll tell you what it's about. Avril, which is a girl in high school, has always had a passion for art and has even considered going to art school. But on the other hand, her mom and the rest of her family have gone to NYU and want her to continue that family legacy. So, as she gets older, the closer she has until college application. And she is conflicted between pleasing her mom and the rest of her family or following her dreams and aspirations. As you can see, here are the costumes. And in this first row are the costumes that Avril has in the montage. Avril, who's played by Natalia, changes style over the years. In the montage in the beginning of the film, which shows Avril getting older and more depressed by each year, her wardrobe changes as well. In the first picture on the left, you could see that when she's 14, she's wearing a white shirt, which represents purity and innocence, as she only has started high school and doesn't know what she wants to do when she's older, but it doesn't fathom her since she is so young. Next to that, when she's 15, she's wearing a light blue shirt, which promotes tranquility since it gives off a gentle appearance, since she is very oblivious to what she wants to do in the future. And next to that, when she is 16, she's wearing a gray shirt, which embodies depression and loss, and you can see that Avril is starting to get more worn out as she's getting older. Since reality has dawned on her, she has started to think about what she wants to do in the future. Finally, on the picture on the right, Avril is 17 and she is seen wearing all black, which shows sadness and anger, and she's at that point of her life where she needs to start applying for colleges, but she's unsure since her real passion is art. In this bottom row, in the left bottom corner, as seen in different characters such as Layla, who is played by Jennifer, is wearing green, which represents new beginnings and growth, as she mentions how she has an interview for Brown, and this reflects on her person since she has decided where she wanted to go from a long time ago and has been very dedicated to get to the point where she is now. Next to her is another one of Avril's friends, Aubrey, who is played by me, and she's wearing a light pink shirt, and this shows soft, healing, and peaceful. This is shown in the character as you can see that she's smiling and looks happy, as she mentions that all of her applications have been turned in, and it shows just how put together she is. Next to her is Avril's mom, who is played by Alina, and she is wearing blue scrubs, and the color blue, which shows intelligence and reassurance, is seen, and this is seen because you could tell she is a nurse, and since she's obviously wearing scrubs, which means she obviously worked really hard to get to where she is now, and is super intelligent since she did get into NYU. Finally, and next to the picture of Alina, it's finally in the last scene where Avril is going to confess to her mom that she doesn't want to go to NYU, and she's wearing white to show simplicity, as she finally reached her decision and wants to pursue her dreams, which is art, and instead of applying to NYU, she wants to apply to an art school. The settings consist of being in the library, where Avril and her friends are doing homework and talking about college applications. The rest of the scenes are at Avril's house, since she is overloaded with work that a senior in high school would have, and it shows how she doesn't really want to go anywhere since she has an ongoing battle in her mind of picking between her biggest passion in life and the place where all of her family wants her to go. And it's obviously a lot of pressure for her, therefore being at home all the time reflects on that ongoing battle. And here are some bloopers. And I'll let you see this for yourself.
Mom, I need to tell you something.
In this blooper, if you listen closely, you can hear Natalia's dog whimper in the background, and therefore we had to cut out the scene because of the noise.
Birthday to you.
Hype it up a bit, like, what's going on here?
In the second blooper, you can hear that me and Alina sound very mundane and dull, very boring, which we, as being like Natalia's like friends that are in the background, have to be more excited than she is, because Avril, which is the one who is going through this montage and is getting more worn out every year, is the one who's supposed to be looking dull and mundane, and the people around her are supposed to be very cheerful and excited. So instead of sounding mundane, we were the ones supposed to sound excited.
How are your applications coming along?
Huh? Whoa, that's actually so good.
In the last blooper, you can see Natalia started laughing at Jen because she said her line funny, and therefore we had to refilm this because she started laughing.
Mom.
Oh, okay. Okay. In our setups, you can see where we're first in the library, and that we're making sure that all of our equipment is working. So you can see that Jennifer is looking at the mic, making sure that it's working, and I'm looking at the script on the phone, making sure that we're following what we're supposed to do, and Alina is making sure that the NYU page is on there, since in the scene Avril is on her computer looking at her NYU application. In the other picture, you can see also how we were filming the birthday montage, because we had to set up split lighting using a flashlight and a blue gel. Since the blue gel has a depressive and gloomy tone to it, and the split lighting suggests a dramatic tone and that the main character is hiding something, which she is, since she's hiding to her parents, or her mom, that she doesn't want to go to where she went. So since she's hiding that, we use split lighting to show that. Okay, and these are a few more behind the scene pictures. On the in the picture on the right, you can see that the candles being the number 6 is clearly melted, since we had to refilm quite a few times, and therefore having to relight the candle several times, which in result caused the candle to melt like to the point where it looks really bad. And because of this, we had to return to the supermarket two times to get candles, because they were being melted to the point that you couldn't tell what the number was anymore. And this is my presentation for my creative critical reflection, and thank you for watching.